Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly review of my daughter's ABLE account. ABLE stands for Achieving a Better Life Experience, and it's an investment / checking account for individuals with disability. Given my daughter does have a disability, long term, her money makes sense to be in an ABLE account. Balance on the account is $39,563.71. However, I have a ABLE sinking fund that I started that we're going to review in this video that has $3,300 in it. So when I add up those two balances, the total balance for her ABLE is $42,863.71. Let's see, nothing is happening in the ABLE account because the total contributions for 2024 is 18,000, and I contributed that because I did some rollover. So I'm not able to put money directly into the ABLE account for the rest of 2024. That's why I started the sinking fund. But I still like to show the account just from a transparency perspective, and so other parents, caregivers, family members can just see what an ABLE account looks like. This is with the state of New York. This is why right here it says New York ABLE Savings Account, but it's called an ABLE account. And this is just one of the actions that I'm just taking, opening this account, funding it to prepare for my daughter's future. She is currently 5.5 years old, so I think if she was neurotypical, I would just probably stop investing at this point and just leave this money and let it grow in some sort of a custodial account or something like that. But because she does have a disability, I know her life is going to be much harder, much more complicated, and also much more expensive. So it does, even seeing that, the balance is 42,000, I don't even feel comfortable with that. But I know that's a pretty decent amount of money for her to have at 5.5 years old. So I'm just trying to do everything I can to build up this account to at least $100,000. That's the max balance that can be on this account, 100,000. I have a long way to go, right, in terms of that balance, but I'm getting there one day at a time. And then what I plan to do, probably in 2026, is to set up a special needs trust and just have my assets be have the trust be the beneficiary of my assets. So when I pass away, whatever is left over plus a life insurance policy, all of that, in addition, she'll have her ABLE account, all of that will fund the trust to take care of her. I don't know what that plan is right now in terms of, where she's going to live and who's going to take care of her and how are things going to go. I don't know. I'm just trying to get through today. I have some rough ideas, right? So where we live right now, I own the home. I still have a mortgage on it, but I would imagine if I have a standard lifetime, this home will be paid off. And I'm thinking that she will live out the rest of her days here with just caretakers coming in 24/7 to take care of her. And her trust that I would set up would just pay those costs directly. That's what I'm envisioning. What will actually happen, I don't know. Again, she's 5.5 years old, so there's a long way to go in terms of her lifetime, my lifetime as well. So we'll see what happens, but I'm just really trying to get this balance as high as humanly possible. I mean, it definitely will take me a couple of years to get this balance to 100,000. So, it's nothing that's going to happen soon, but that's what I'm working towards here for the ABLE account. All right, and if we move over to Ally Bank, let's see if it opens up. right, here we go. So this is the total balance on the Ally Bank savings account. And you see here, you can go to buckets, and this is where I have the Able account sinking fund. So balance on that account, as I mentioned, is $3,300. Let's look at deposits for the past week. There was just one, $35, and that's it. So I'm just putting in more smaller increment amount into this sinking fund because the original amount was $500, and then it just ballooned into $3,000 being the target. And now that I've hit $3,000, I just want to make sure that I'm not putting a ton more money in here because I have other investing goals I'm trying to accomplish. So I am putting smaller amounts here because I do want to save as much as I can where it makes sense for the Able Sinking Fund, because the plan is that come January 1st of 2025, I'm just going to do one large deposit into the Able account. All right, that's all the information I have this week. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and increase the target amount by $100 so that I have something to continue working towards for the rest of the year. I think I will be able to get another $100 into this account. So once I updated the new target to 3,400, you see now I am 97% towards that target versus the previous target where I was 100%. So again, I'm just taking it nice and easy with this sinking fund for the rest of the year. And that's it. All right. Thanks for joining and listening to me rant a bit. And I'll catch you next week. Bye.